Of riders looking for lap records, good placings, and we'll try and keep an eye on the various classes as we go through the race. It might get a little bit tricky until the end, but we'll certainly keep an eye on the sharp end because that's where the action's going to be as our lovely start here clears the grid once again. The lights red. Revs right, tension mounts. Oh, that might have been a little bit of a jump there by somebody, but I think they'll pick up on that as we go charging down towards Red Gate for the first time. And let's watch them all safely through there, side-by-side action. Is that Halliday taking the lead? I couldn't quite pick the colours up from this distance, mate.
It is a long way away.
It is, isn't it? Yep. It used to be a lot closer when I was younger. I don't know. Maybe the track's extended as I've got older. I'm not quite sure how that works. Anyway, they disappear off down to the notorious Craner Curves where we've seen an awful lot of people get collected there last year.
The Craner Club, yeah.
The Craner Club.
Have you been a part of that club?
No, I've been very fortunate. In fact, Craner flew off at Donington. I don't know if I have actually. I've raced in the snow at Donington, remarkably. Yeah. And I remember leading in the snow at Donington, funnily enough, and with Max Hardy's dad beating me at the end.
Okay.
I chose the wrong lap to lead. I chose the first few rather than the last couple. That's how he's meant to do these things, isn't
work
it?
on that, mate.
Yeah, absolutely. Got it the wrong way around completely. But no, I was playing with Max's dad and indeed Max's uncle, Tyler Bacon. Tyler's still listening. Right, here we go then. Down into the Melbourne Loop for the Heineken hairpin for the first time. Let's pick up some colours here and see if we can see who's doing what. Yes. I imagine we're going to see the likes of Halliday, Mallender going for it. Mallender's quite local here. I think he's from Manchester or somewhere like that. I'll have to look at the entry form as we come up towards Gollards for the first time. We'll get them as they come across the line, and a few people picking it up there as they power their way out of the corner, and it is indeed Mallender who does lead. Stone, Halliday. Now, I tell you what, Tommy Philp, I think I can say I thought that was Tommy leading. The way Tommy Philp leads with Brendan Mallender behind him, I can say I thought that was Tommy leading.
Yeah,
but
Julia.
No, it'll be a timing glitch. It'll be a transponder glitch. That's what the issue will be. So it is indeed Philp leading Mallender, because I thought I got that the wrong way around. Then it's Stone, Halliday losing a place off the first corner. Then Austin, Hunt, good start for him. Siggs, Kirsk, Jones, Donovan, Thompson, Woods, Creasy out again, of course. Betts and Campaglia making up the top 15. We'll also worry about the classes a little bit later as we look towards the top. We're going to be seeing some purple sector times coming in here as we get the first official times, and we won't get Tommy Philp's time because unfortunately without that transponder, Tommy's won't get the sector times advertised to him. It looks like Halliday though has set the fastest of the first sector time, so I'm wondering if he's already found a way past on Stone and he's chasing after Mallender. We'll wait and see when they come back into our sight, but Philp definitely leads the way. Obviously he was a runner in the British Sidecar Championship at one stage. Tommy had a bit of a nasty accident I think it was Cadwell Park. His dad was also a World Championship sidecar contender, as well as being a world endurance person at one stage. But that's a whole other story for another time, as Mallender in second place there looks to chase. No, I can see that Halliday is indeed still in fourth, chasing hard after Scott Stone, and the leader in the championship at present doing a good job chasing hard after. Let's have a look at some of the classes we've got here then. In the retros, I think that's Austin leading the way. The clubman, it is indeed Jones leading the way. And in the ultras, it is Donovan who leads the way. So there we go. It's just a quick breakdown between them. We've got the extremes out there as well. And can you see who's leading the extremes? Who's got the E next to their name on that screen, mate?
No, Russo.
It is Tony Russo, the reigning champion, of course. So that doesn't surprise me at all. Tony definitely looking to make it two in a row. He's used to being the bridesmaid in this class. Now he wants to be a double champion. He's definitely going the right way about it at the moment. Leaders already back up towards Coppice once again. Tripping the timing beam out the back there. We'll wait to see if anybody goes purple now, because this will be the second flying lap for them. Now for these guys, this is a 6-lap race today as well. The first race is 6 laps. We'll be having another 6-lap race this afternoon, and then I'll just have the one race tomorrow. It's just the way these things shuffle out. These guys prefer to have 3 races. And it's not one of the stupidly long races like the 600s are having. They're coming up shortly. They're going to have a 10-lap race. So those boys and girls are going to be feeling very tired by the end of that. Not sure if this is Tommy's first time back in the saddle racing in a solo for a while. Normally his dad would join us, but of course they're parked way down the back of the paddock and probably a little bit too far for Bill's little legs to make all the way up here.
If you can't see, like his son is actually styling it up really nicely
Yes,
with the Rossi leg dangle there.
Oh, is he?
Oh, yes.
Give him the full. Of course, he's a former double champion as well, Tommy Philp at the club, both in the MRO 600s and also in the what do we call them, Super Teens. There we go. He was an Aprilia Super Teen.
No mean feat in either class, that.
No, absolutely. He was a regular competitor at Emma and British 600s in the Super Stock class as well. So definitely knows the way around a racetrack, that's for sure. Right, Creasy on the Ultra machine there has moved up a place on Woods, who's on a retro machine. That'll be Clinton Wood, of course. And he's also an ultra racer as well. So if you're an ultra racer and also a retro racer, which quite a few of these guys are, you will score points in both championships today. So kind of double bubble really, which is good news if you're having a good race here. Tommy Jones, impressive once again as a club and rider, coming from being the rookie champion. And also being the rookie champion, it means that a lot of his lap records could be standing for a long time, of course, because we no longer have a rookie 1000 class. The ACU have decided to put a stop to rookie 1000 racing, which is, I think, long overdue, to be honest, because the power of a modern 1000cc bike is kind of ridiculous. When I started racing, the biggest thing you could have on between your legs was a 600, and I imagine it was the same for you.
Well, when I started, I was going to start racing on my girlfriend's dad's TZ 250. But the same year I was about to start, they changed the rules. You couldn't do that.
Oh, really? What, you couldn't ride your girlfriend's dad's bike anymore?
Yeah, that was it, yeah.
Because a TZ 250 is a proper little racy bike.
Full-on racing machine from the 70s, 80s, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So the change, getting rid of the rookie 1000s.
They put the 600 rule in that you were talking about.
Yeah, okay. I remember doing my last race on a TZR 250 instead of an LC, which I normally rode, so I could race a 750 on the Sunday. That was back in the KRC days. Literally needed one more signature to get my ticket. And again, back then you only needed 6 signatures, and it didn't matter where you finished either. There was no kind of seeding system at all.
I can't remember that far back. Signatures.
Well, we both landed on a head quite a few times since then. Tommy Philp, Brendan Mallender, Scott Halliday is your order across the line. Scott Stone in third there. Then it's Michael Austin and Ramon Hunt having a good race there. He'll be well pleased with the performance of his new bike. Tommy Jones, leader of the Clubbins, and Michael Austin is the leader in the retro class. Raphael Kursk is up next, and it's Jason Siggs. And then Connor Thompson rounding out your top 10, having just snuck in there as he overtook Tyler Donovan. Donovan, though, still leads the Ultras at the moment. Creasy, I think, is second of the Ultras as well as being the Retros, as the last lap flag now goes out to everyone. Over the line goes Philp, Mallender. Quite a bit of a gap between them now. That's opened up to 6.5 seconds. The battle, though, is between Mallender and Halliday for that second place. They're only separated by a tenth of a second across the line, so keep an eye on that one, Rick.
Yeah, that's a good tear up that.
Yeah, and Jones and Hunt not too far apart. In fact, Tommy's gone past Ramon on that particular lap, so that could be another last lap dash for the cash going on there. Woods and Betts are also separated by just half a second as well. A few other scraps down through the field. We're going to keep an eye on the main one as far as we're concerned, though. That battle for second place between Mallender and Halliday.
Yeah, that is definitely not over.
No, they're going up through Schwantz now up towards McLean's.
Yeah, they've just gone through McLean's. They're heading up to Coppice now, and they're glued to each other. There's about a 2-bike gap.
Yeah, Tommy's
and
well
that is
away
now
with this
down
one.
to a 1-bike gap as we come through Coppice.
Okay, it looks like Halliday was a little bit quicker on that particular sector there by about 0.3 of a second.
Yeah, that adds up. He's
Very
gained a lot of that
indeed.
up in the way into Coppice.
There goes Tommy then down into the Melbourne Loop, so he's disappearing off to win the race.
Here we go, the
then.
second and third up. There's got to be a lunge here.
That's already changed actually, because that's Mallender down there in third place now. That's what it is. That's where the extra speed has come from for Scott. He would have made the place up there. I did wonder how he could go that much quicker and not make it. Is Mallender going to go for the last lap? Squeeze up to Goddard's. Looks like Halliday's got that one well covered though. He covers that very nicely. Will he be compromised on the exit there? It is a slightly better line on the drive there. It's going to be side by side over the line, and it is indeed Malander who gets the second place there. So good effort from him. Halliday, though, should be happy with the third place there, because that will mean that he can hang on to his lead in the championship. He's got a very healthy lead already, actually, of 60 points. Morgan Creasy is the man who's second in that championship at the moment. Don Gilbert, of course, not racing with us, just doing that one at Brands Hatch, so not a huge field, just 11 people scoring points in the championship so far. Behind those three people, it is Scott Stone, then Michael Austin, who leads the retros across the line. Tommy Jones does hang on for that 7th place and leads the Clubbins. Then Raphael Kursk, Ramon Hunt, Jason Siegs is in 9th place, and it's Connor Thompson in 10th. Tyler Donovan, Morgan Creasy, Clinton Wood, and Betts Jenkins, Jim Paglia, Rose, Siggy Cerniauskas, Rennie Matusas, Ren Stagg Russo, and where's Matt Ren finished? Oh, he's 4th this time in the Ultras. So I hope somebody else is sorting out all the points and prizes and who gets what trophies that we've got to give out tonight. Incidentally, for those of you who don't know, the trophy presentation will be by the scrutineering bay on the podium down there, and we'll be doing that